geopolitical impact. The complex ways in which the metaverse economy, driven by virtual world advancement, question-based hook, what a battleground for global dominance. Could your next digital avatar determine your politics? Future-oriented scenario hook. Imagine a future where countries compete, but for control over the most lucrative. The metaverse is accelerating at rapid. We are diving deep into the unprecedented effect of virtual world on international relations and power. That is an incredibly complex. The Metaverse Gold Rush 2025 Untapped Investment Economy. Depth analysis. Why is this? Is it because the US is a global technologies like advanced VR, AR, is the rising consumer demand for immersive digital twins, virtual simulation, industrial efficiency, the true enterprises level metaverse adoption. Thus the increasing content platforms hint at a power decentralized creation to explode. How will investment be realized? Regulation should smart investors focus on the picks and solved up this gold rush such the creation of locals. Will the next wave of opportunity be in specialized business to business metaverse as a service, mass platforms for remote work and specialized world creation, dramatically lower entry virtual patterns, monitoring in healthcare or complex missions, maintenance in manufacturing. Will the development of digital identity and secure cross-platform payment system anchored by blockchain be the structure investment? Are we underestimating the massive market for personalized hyper-realistic avatars as a service at digital fashion? Is the looming regulatory framework for digital assets and virtual does it represent a necessary stabilized platforms that the rapid replacement cycle for bulky VR, AR headset with sleeker modes create a hardware investment opening? Is the cultural shift towards digital assets ownership NFTs as prooful? Can the metaverse truly revolutionize e-commerce by offering immersive try before you buy shopping experiences is the massive US gaming industry serving as the ultimate testing ground and initial monetization engine for broader metaverse concepts is the shift from passive consumption to active participation. Web3, the philosophical underpinning that sustains this new digital economy, thus the ability to host global barrier-free virtual events and conferences unlock a significant cost, serving the relevant revenue opportunity for businesses. Will the convergence of the physical and virtual world through spatially computing mark the moment the metaverse becomes truly is the development of ethical AI and responsible data for long-term users' trust and platform viability. Could tokenization of real-world assets within the metaverse create powerful hybrid investment vehicles, or metaverse tracking the moment to top US talent from traditional tech into new decentralized metaverse startups? Will early mover advance proven crucial, or is it better to want for the technological standards to consolidate? Is the metaverse ultimate promise the creating of entirely new self-sustaining digital microeconomics? Investment advice: how to navigate the untapped opportunities. 25 sentences as questions. Again, another questions: should investors strategize companies building the backed infrastructures over flashier consumer facing apps recognized then that infrastructure scales most reliably? Why not invest heavily in platforms that focus on cross metaverse interoperability, allowing digital assets to move seamlessly between virtual world? Is diversifying capital across the stock from hardware, advanced sensor to software, AI tensor generation to platforms, enterprises strategies to mitigate risk? Should your portfolio dedicate a platform portion to specialized cyber security solutions designed to protect decentralized digital and high value NFTs? Is why should investors look behind the most hyped virtual land platforms and instead scout for virtual real estate and underserved high ultimate is a vertical integration strategies, technical training, simulations, the solving the current technical limitation such as reduce these are the best opportunities in supporting the developers and monetization, essentially selling the solves to the investment. Focus on large US tech, come to VR and AR and centralized control has this contradicts the core spirit and long-term value. Thus, virtual celebrity and influencer avatars. Should small-scale investors consider Metaverse themed ETFs for diversified exposure rather than picking streams likely to come from sales? Should an investor's timeline be it that true Metaverse maturity will not be instant forms that utilize rich real-time user data in ethical and companies that focus on users making the Metaverse accessible investment thesis, including a strong preference, utility and measurable productivity gains, is the focus on emerging US-based investors or the ethical frameworks. What real-world problem does the virtual solution solve better than its physical world counterpart? Another video is there. You will find that video depth.
The term Metaverse Gold Rush 2025 refers to the surge of opportunities arising within the U.S. digital economy, driven by the rapid growth of the Metaverse sector. The Metaverse is a collective, virtual, shared space formed by enhanced physical reality and persistent virtual environments. This recent years, the Metaverse has attracted significant investment and attention from major technology companies, fueling its expansion. As the market continues to grow at an unprecedented pace, the Metaverse is emerging as a cornerstone of the digital economy, technology, and society. The U.S. Metaverse market is experiencing unprecedented growth, with projections indicating it will reach approximately $301 billion in revenue by 2030. This expansion is driven by a compound annual growth rate of 42% and technological innovation. Major technology companies are at the forefront of this transformation. Meta Platforms Inc., formerly known as Facebook, other industry leaders, including Microsoft, Nvidia, Apple, and Alphabet, are also making significant investments in Metaverse-related technologies and platforms. These companies are shaping the future of virtual experiences by developing advanced hardware, software, and immersive environments. Their collective efforts, but also redefining how users interact, socialize, and conduct business in digital spaces. The rise of the Metaverse is reshaping the U.S. digital economy, driving significant growth across sectors like e-commerce, technology, and digital services. As virtual platforms become more integrated into daily life, their economic contributions are increasingly reflected in national GDP figures. Forecasts suggest that the global digital economy will reach $16.5 trillion by 2028, with the U.S. playing a pivotal role in this expansion. However, the rapid rapid pace of investment and innovation has prompted regulatory discussions, particularly around the potential risks of an AI-driven investment bubble, while organizations such as the not foresee systemic threats to the broader financial system. Policymakers continue to monitor these developments to ensure stability and foster sustainable growth within the digital landscape. As of October 2025, the U.S. Metaverse sector stands out as a dynamic arena for investment, driven by rapid market expansion and significant involvement, actions indicating substantial revenue growth and a robust digital economy. Investors are presented with promising opportunities to participate in this evolving landscape. However, the sector's fast-paced development also brings heightened attention to regulatory changes and market fluctuations. Staying informed about policy discussions and potential economic shifts is essential for navigating the risks and maximizing returns. Ultimately, the metaverse offers both exciting potential and important considerations for those seeking to invest in the future of digital innovation.
And some images are there. You will see the images. This one of the image, Metaverse brain world world order, geopolitics reimagined, metaverse power struggle, digital world order, navigate the future, smarter than reality, efficiency redefined here, geopolitics evolved, digital power rising, new world order, metaverse game changer, new power brokers, and also please like, subscribe, and positive or negative comment. Any comment? Thank you, my dear friends. We will meet next video tomorrow.